Do you like moles?
I hate them. Digging up my garden all the time.
Well, I think they're all right.
I prefer wolves, me.
Do you?
One thing I do not like is Rakdos decks that wipe the board.
Uh-oh. Hello and welcome to Chad Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm Wally. And today we're returning to Karlov Manor, returning to the scene of the crime.
Returning to Ravnica again.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. The people have turned the episode off now.
No, it's fine. Stay with
But
us.
stay with us, because we've got two very, very exciting guests, haven't we, Christian? Who's joining us today?
So today we have both ManaDorkJohn from Brazen Coalition Games. Whee! Yeah, and we also have Emma Partlow as well, head editor
at TCG.
Yeah, she's not that me, TCG player. And yeah, she's actually recently come back from Shuffle Up and Play with the Professor.
Yeah, so go check that out after watching this episode. Very, very jealous.
Yeah,
Prof, if you're watching this.
Yeah, maybe us next. Well, Emma did actually say, she said the only way I could possibly top Shuffle Up and Play was going on Chad Magic, so here she is. And we're going to be playing new commanders that we've built, constructed from Murders at Karlov Manor, so it's exciting times. I'm going to be playing Judith.
Yeah, and I'm going to be playing the new Wolf Commander, Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. These commanders are really, really spicy, and I think they've gone a little bit under the radar as well.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
I'm keen to see how these do in gameplay. I've obviously goldfish mine a bit, and you just draw so many cards, It's crazy.
So I haven't goldfished mine, I've just thrown it together, I've not even tried it, so I know obviously I'm going to win.
Let's find out.
But before we get into that, we do have a few quick words. First of all, thank you to our wonderful patrons.
Yeah.
You make the channel so amazing, we love you.
Yeah. Fantastic. And if you'd like to join our Patreon, it starts at £1 a month, which gets you access to the Discord. If you want to pay a little bit more, get access to spell tables and exclusive post-game content, it's £5. Do check out the details. The link's going to be on screen and in the comments below. Yeah. So do take a look.
And if Patreon's too much for you, don't worry. Please just give us a like, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And when we reach 5,000 subscribers, which should be pretty soon.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away this, Wally. And what do they have to do to enter?
So if you'd like the opportunity to win this Dominaria draft booster box, just check out in the bio below. What you need to do is really simple. It'll take you about 20 seconds, and when we get to 5,000 subs, we're going to draw a name out of a hat, throw a dart, throw stuff up in the air. Somehow we will randomly decide the lucky winner of this box sent to you anywhere in the world.
Yeah, and if we do throw darts, that'll be a safe environment. So don't.
We'll wear helmets and
safety first. And you can check us out. We'll be at MagicCon Amsterdam too.
Yeah, leave us a comment in the comments below if you're going to be there. We'd love to meet fans, have some games. So just let us know, and we'll come see you.
Perfect. And without any further ado, let's go.
Let's go.
And just like magic, we're back and we're ready to play. And as if Wally and I weren't special enough, which we are. Yeah.
Well, certainly I am.
We have two even more special guests.
Hi everybody, I'm ManaDorkJohn. You can find me on Twitter at ManaDorkJohn, or you can find me hosting the Brazen Coalition Games every Sunday, 7 PM GMT.
And hey, I'm Emma Partlow. I am the content head for TCG Player for Magic the Gathering. To find me, just search my name in Google. You'll see that Twitter will be the top hit. That's just the easiest way to do it.
Emma thinks she's going to get away with this flex.
Algorithm likes me.
First attack, famous person Emma Partlow.
If you Google me, you get a DJ. So we need to change that.
We make us more famous. If you Google me, you get my dad.
We're all going to track that later, aren't we?
Yeah.
So you want us to get on with the game anyway? We'll introduce our commanders.
Yeah. So today I'm playing Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. My commander cares about elves and my commander cares about wolves. So I thought, why not both? So I filled it with all the shapeshifters from Naya. I'm going to draw some cards, I'm going to smash some face, and my wolves are going to rule the night.
So my commander is Anzrag the Quake Mole. So I care about gruel smashing with this really, really big mole and taking lots and lots of combat steps.
Love it. I'm playing Judith, Carnage Connoisseur. Now you may be thinking, but Christian, you're not a Rakdos mage. And you're right, I'm not a Rakdos mage, but I thought I'll give it a go, I'll try it. I've not built it too oppressively, I've not got all the 1 mana wipes that are going to wipe the board, but what I really want to do is just basically have a bit of a mid-range kind of battle. I'm going to create some tokens, I'm going to give myself a lifelink, and honestly, if I get to snipe someone with Aetherflux Reservoir, I'll be so happy. That'll make me so happy. And Wally's not happy about that because he knows who it's going to be.
Yeah. Suddenly I started blasting.
Yeah, I've taken 6 mulligans, I've started with 1 card and saying, no, I'm really joking.
So I'm playing Etrata, a Deadly Fugitive. Do you know what's more fun than playing your own magic cards? Playing everybody else's. And we're going to manifest them from the top of the deck, sort of like a blue-black Ragavan. And we're also going to hide some of my own sneaky cards too.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky.
Everyone ready?
Let's get it. Right, so I shall draw for my turn.
Hey, you do that in Commander, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm such a constructed gamer. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Right, so I will play this Fury Calm Snarl. I will reveal a planes from my hand.
Oh.
Are you sure it's a planes?
Well, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough, fair shout.
Reading the card sometimes explains the card.
And I'll just pass the turn.
Okay, I will remember to draw my card. So I will play a Spire Garden. It comes in untapped because I have 2 or more opponents.
For now.
Now we're commandering. Now we're commandering.
Want to concede?
I'll tap it to play a Bird's Paradise.
Oh,
Now we're commandering.
Now we're commanding.
Right, I will draw. Oh, that's a spicy one. But for now, I'm just going to Bloodfilled Caves and gain a life. I'm winning.
Would you say you got a life?
I do need to get a life sometime. That's for sure.
I'm just going to start things off with this island with the lovely Full Art Ravnica.
Oh, that's a nice
Karlov
one
Manor.
from this set.
Yeah, it is.
Lovely.
And I'll ship the turn to you, Wally.
Thank you, John. I will draw for my turn. I will play this planes and tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. Now we're commandering, as they say.
Oh.
And Emma, over to you.
Thank you. So I will play this Crag Crown Pathway, and I think this turn we are just going to Kadama's Reach and get some land.
Classic.
Oh, I'm actually really scared of this ramp. This ramp is serious.
Yeah.
So I'll get a forest and a mountain. The forest will go into play tapped, and the mountain's going to go to my hand.
I do not like this one.
That is too much ramp.
I'm a green deck.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
The
expecting?
colour of real estate.
Yeah. See, this is how you green deck, Wally. What's this Arcane
Yeah.
Signet?
Yeah.
What are you, a 5-mana Rakdos commander? Right. Am I go?
Yeah.
All to you.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, that's a nice card. I like that a lot. I'm going to go for a mountain. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play an Arcane Signet.
Okay, I'm going to
Ramp
draw.
for days.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this not so fancy swamp, but I like what you're doing, Wally, and I like what you're doing, Christian. So I'm going to flex
Another
on that a
Arcane
little bit, but a little bit flexy.
Oh,
It's going to be.
we've just been done there by that drip there. Look at that.
Everyone's flexing on us.
I know.
Right, my go. I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, cool. That's a card. This exists. It's not, however, a land.
Oh, don't tell me it's stuck on 3 mana.
No, I've got the mana. You know what? We're just going to continue on the ramp train with a Felwar Stone. And Emma, over to you.
Thank you.
Did somebody miss a land drop?
I missed a land drop.
Womp womp.
Oh, damn,
Ooh,
I
that's
feel
a
bad
good
for you, Wally.
There you go.
Except, no, I don't. Not even a little bit.
Emma's gonna see
Okay,
us
I
play
will play that mountain that I got last turn. I think I'm also going to keep ramping. I like what people are doing. So I will pay 2, and I'm going to play Talisman of Impulse.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a nice talisman of impulse.
And then we're going to start assembling our board state for when the Mold God comes down. I'm going to play a Dolmen Gate.
Oh,
Now that is
card.
angry.
That is a naughty card.
Christian, why did you take out the Abrade out of this deck?
And I am done, so over to you.
Untap and draw.
See, I've got a Rex Age, but Christian mentioned Flux Reservoir before, so now it's like, what do I do?
I'll play a sort. No, definitely get rid of that. Yeah, like, I mean, a little while.
Hello, I am the threat player.
Yeah. So right, I need to think about what I want to do here because I might be in a little bit of trouble if I don't have a creature out. So I'm going to tap for 4. I'm going to play one of my favourite red cards, a Freak Flame Painter. Unfortunately, it's very sad at the moment because it cares about instant and sorceries in my graveyard. So at the moment, I have a 1/4 double strike. If it deals damage to a player, I may cast a target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard without paying its mana cost. Over to you, John.
Right, untap up your draw. And we're going to play this island. Let's go with. We came here to play Commander. We get the Commander out, don't we? So we're going to play Etrata, Deadly Fugitive. And I'm going to have a follow up play with a weirdo card that I love, Soothsaying. So I can tap 5 mana to shuffle my library, or more importantly, I can tap X mana to look at the top X cards in my library and put them back in any order.
Manifesting,
that's
yeah,
good.
I like it.
I'll ship the turn.
Cool, I'll untap and draw. That is a land. It's not a great land, but it's a land nonetheless. So I'm going to play Fortified Village, which will unfortunately enter tapped. It's a very, very sad Fortified
You're
Village.
great at
Taking
building
a while
mana.
to get
Yeah, he's smashing it out of the park there.
And I think what I'm going to do is probably ought to draw some cards at some point, so I'm going to tap for 3 to play Tovalar, Dire Overlord. Whenever a wolf or werewolf I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. And because I play a card that cares about it, it will become Daytime, which is everybody's favourite commander mechanic.
Apologise to us in the future for the edit.
Sorry, future Wally and Christian. That was not cool on me. And I'll pass the turn.
Thank you. Okay, we are going to untap, draw a card. I will play a Rootbound Crag. So I guess we're going to start kicking things off, and we're going to do some mole godding.
I'm very frightened of the mole.
At least it
Doesn't have haste. Doesn't have haste quite yet.
Quite yet, if everybody missed that.
I'm a cool deck. What do you expect? And I'll pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap and draw. Right, we'll go for a swamp. We'll tap 5 and we'll bring out Judith.
She's here.
Oh,
Yeah.
here she comes.
Right, I have no attacks. There's no point in me attacking anybody, so I guess I will just pass.
Great. Untap, upkeep, and best card, part of magic, draw. Right, I think I came here to hit face.
Hi.
Hi, face.
How's it going?
How
what I will say,
likely?
Emma
You've
does-
got enough room, so I think you would throw the cute little ManaDork under the Death Touching Etrata. I'm not sure. I think Christian, who is on the most life anyway, will not block this. So we're gonna.
It would seem foolish.
So what does it have if I don't block?
I put the top card of your library face down as a mysterious creature, and then I can tap 4 mana to flip it up. If it's a creature, it comes into play. If it's not a creature, then I cast it without paying its mana cost.
Okay, do you know what? Because we're friends,
Politics.
right, I'm going to let you hit me.
Okay,
So
great.
I'll take the 1.
and then
I
I
have
will.
the top card of my library.
Okay.
We need to be careful here because I've noticed we're using the same sleeves.
We
so,
are.
I've also taken 1 commander damage.
Great, and because it's cloaked, I can look at the top card. I can look at this.
It's like
of course you
Ragavan
can.
with extra
Yeah,
steps.
yeah, it is.
It is exactly that. Now
That's Ragavan under there.
we are going to tap 3 because 4 mana, it's all right, but I can get that down a bit with Heartstone. The card of each creature ability requiring an activation cost is reduced by 1, so it now costs me 3 mana to flip things up rather than 4.
You do know that Emma has a really scary activated ability over there, and that also affects Emma's
It does.
Just moling around.
Holy moly.
I was waiting for someone to
You've
say that.
appeased the mole god.
Yeah.
He's pleased.
I mean, yeah, we'll have a piece of all God. It will not come at me.
But me and Emma are friends.
That
as usual
passes
friends.
it.
This is how this
Yeah,
works.
absolutely. We're just sleeve friends.
This is a weird to energize.
Okay, so I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. That is a land. We're going to play that forest. And then I think we're just going to tap out. Well, not quite tap out. Tap 5 to play Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. So whenever Voja attacks, I put X counters on it. X counts of each creature I control, where X is the number of elves I control, and I draw a card for each wolf I control. And as if that wasn't good enough, it's got Vigilance, Trample, and Ward 3.
That's all the keywords.
And then John seeing as, you do have a mysterious creature, but I don't think
2/2 with Ward.
I like how it's actually a mysterious creature on the card.
it's very flammable. I don't think you're going to throw your mysterious creature under the bus.
Technically, it's not my creature though.
Well, either way, you can't kill Tovalar, so I'm going to swing Tovalar at you.
How much is that?
It's a 3/3.
Oh yeah, I'm taking 3 for sure.
Cool. Because a wolf dealt damage, I will draw a card. And
Actually, it's a werewolf.
fair enough. Let me know in the comments.
It might matter because Voja doesn't care about werewolves, it cares about wolves.
That is actually a very good point.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll pass the turn anyway.
End of your turn.
Oh dear.
I'm going to do some things. So I'm going to tap 3, tap the Talisman for Colourless. I'm going to flash in a Mithril Coat.
Such a great card.
I'm just so glad that it's going at Wally.
So Mithril Coat has Flash Indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, I can attach it to a legendary creature I control, and that a legendary creature that has Indestructible. So we now have an Indestructible Mole God.
That is absolutely terrifying because now I cannot get rid of it.
Well, it also can't be dealt damage in combat anyway, so the indestructible.
Yeah, but it's not combat damage that I was thinking about, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Draw for
Path
turn.
to exile.
Dismember.
If I'm manifested, I'll cast it.
So I'll play a Forest for the turn. And I feel like I should do some combat.
I think we might just be dead soon to them all.
Shortest game ever.
Let me blockers, basically.
So I'm going to go combat.
I'm not here.
Are you hiding behind your...
I can tell you what, there's no chance on earth while he's blocking.
Okay. I'll attack you for 8.
Yeah, I will have to take the 8. That's commander damage as well.
Oh, dearie me.
But I hope, Emma, that you'll be looking in a different direction for future endeavours.
Sure.
I know. Sounds promising.
Why not? Yeah, maybe.
I'll pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap.
So as Emma, you didn't cast a spell, it will now become night time. So
Sleepy time.
Yeah.
Time
Tovolar
for a
will
nap.
transform, remain tapped.
He'll be having a permanent nap
Transform.
soon if you keep attacking him, I think. That's
Well, it will,
Right.
day and night will still remain there.
that happens on the start of my turn, so I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Right, I will play a mountain as my land for turn. I think we will pay 2 for a Kessig Flame Breather. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell that deals 1 damage to each opponent, currently he is fodder.
Fodder for the mole.
Oh yeah, fodder for the mole god. The repeated attacks is so scary. I think I just have to pass here.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and best part of magic, draw a card. Now, I can temporarily, it is very temporarily, deal with the Mole God.
Well, we'll be friends if you do.
Does it involve removing the equipment?
No.
Okay.
It'll still be indestructible what I do to it.
Okay.
Temporary fix is
And
better
it will
than
still
no
be
fix.
it will still be on the board, but we're gonna do it. So my favourite part about Magic the Gathering is when the Cyberman came into the battlefield, and we're gonna use Cyber Conversion to flip it face down. And it's now a
Okay,
2/2
in
Cyberman.
response to you casting that spell,
Yikes.
I'm going to pay 5. I'm going to play Return of the Wild Speaker. I'm going to draw cards
Nice.
equal to the greatest of his power, so I'm going to draw 8 cards.
Yeah.
That seems pretty
Fair
good.
and valid magic card.
8 cards.
8 cards.
8 cards. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
So this resolves, so it's face down.
Face down.
And how do you flip it back up?
She doesn't.
Okay, fair enough.
Unless I kill
It's
it.
now an indestructible 2/2.
Alright, that's not too bad then.
And then I'm going to tap 2 mana, and we're going to play a scroll rack, which will let me exile my cards, draw that many, put these back on top in any order.
I love how that's said in a foreign language.
Yeah.
Parasham. Or something
Yeah,
like
sorry, French fans.
that. So it will become daytime on my turn now.
It will.
I'm glad
and-
someone's keeping up with day night.
Yeah, that is definitely your responsibility. If he misses a trigger, come at him in the comments. It's absolutely fine.
I am not going to attack because I don't want the any more commanderies coming at me, and I've got a death touching blocker.
Fair enough.
Ship the turn.
Okay, cool. So at the start of my turn, it will become daytime.
Daytime.
We'll tap, upkeep, and draw. Cool. So we're going to start by playing a happy little Realm Walker. It's a changeling. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I will choose Wolf. I may look at the top card of my library at any time, which I will do. That is not a wolf. I may cast creature cards of a chosen type from the top of my library. Doesn't matter this turn, but whatever. Then I'm going to tap for 3 to play Taurian Mauler.
Oh, one of my
Favourite cards. I love Taurian Mauler.
Such a good card.
Then we'll go to combat. Emma, you're tapped out.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're tapped out. The creatures are tapped.
Yeah.
I have spells.
I think, you know what, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to swing at you with Tovolar and Voja. So, on attacks, there will be a trigger on Voja, so I will add 2 counters as I control 2 elves. And as I control 3 wolves, I will draw 3 cards. Which seems fair.
Don't make me regret angering
I
the
will
Mole
not
God.
block. So we'll take 7
command damage, yeah.
and
Sort you
then
out.
3.
And yep, so you'll take 10 total, of which 7 is commander.
Oh, well, there's some damage being dealt, that's for sure.
It's going to be a quick game, guys.
Considering
not
there's
if I
2
can
red-green base decks.
And then, quick look at the top card of my library. And I'll play a forest for the turn, and then I shall pass.
Okay, we will untap.
I'll just get ready with the Taurian Mauler dice, shall I?
Yeah, that's a good shout. I think we're just gonna lengthen the board a little bit. So
Lengthen the board.
Length of the board.
We'll have to think about that with the camera.
start with the Grand Warlord Rada. She's a 3/4 with haste. Whenever one or more creatures attack, I can add a combination of red or green mana, and I don't lose that mana as phases end.
Okay, I will trigger Tolarian Mauler.
Yep.
And a counter. You'll notice I'm using a D20 already.
I think we will just pass, and I need to go down to hand size.
What a
shame, what a shame.
Terrible, right? And it's over to you. So I think we will discard Family's Favour and Anara.
Right, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Right, I think it's time. I definitely want to cast this one. So, do I want to do anything first? There's no real good attack, so let's just go for it. I'm going to attack 1 red mana.
Blasphemous Act.
And I am going to cast Blasphemous Act. When I cast it, I will choose to give this spell Death Touch and Lifelink. And I'm going to do 13 damage to each creature on the board. Unless there's a response.
I have 0 response. Weirdly,
I have a response.
For 2-2. For 2-2 is fine.
This Gruul counter spell.
So in response, I'm going to cast Heroic Intervention.
Oh, Christian.
Permanents I control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Sure. Okay. So they will still get hit with it.
Yeah.
You still gain all the life.
You still gain all the life.
I'm 156 life.
Oh my God.
Where's the 8 flux reservoir?
So, Arch Enemy?
Arch enemy. Right, so while you're gaining the life, let's just scoop our boards up, guys.
That's a cool 1 red mana for 156.
I'm now on 196 life.
At least you've got really good Morgod targets, I guess.
I'm more worried about the Aetherflux Reservoir that's just going to immediately dome us.
I've got to find it. So I think the next thing that we're going to do here...
What a ridiculous card design, by the way.
Who thought that was okay? You know, there's Blazing Volley effects, so it costs 1 mana. What if they killed everything?
I'm going to tap 3 for a Seasoned Pyromancer. Ooh. When it comes in, I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard a Anger of the Gods, and I'm going to discard a Sekenzan, Crucible Defense. I will draw 2, and I will create 1 Elemental.
I'm just sad about my Tolarian Mauler. That was going to be so much fun.
Would you say it's a load of bull?
I'm going to create that 1/1 Elemental.
You look so happy.
Yeah, he's a happy boy.
On 196 life, I wonder why.
And I will pass a turn.
So we'll untap and we will draw for turn.
The board's looking very sad compared to what it was previously.
Mine looks great.
Yeah, yours looking absolutely
I have a
fine.
Cyberman. Like, I have a little robot.
I think we're just going to do a little bit of a setup, I think. We're going to tap 1 and we're going to use the scroll rack. So I'm going to exile these 5 cards, draw 5. And then I can put these back on any order. We'll just shuffle it up.
So you can put it in any order, but you're just randomising it.
Yeah.
Everyone's flexed except me.
That's so much flex, isn't it?
Because that's how much I care. We're going to... I wish I had this card out last turn. That would have been so good. I'm going to play this Swamp, and then we're going to tap black 3, and we're going to play Marry the Killing Quill.
Oh, wow.
Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, exile it with a hit counter on it. Assassins, Mercenaries, and Rogues you control have Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a hit counter from a card that a player owns in exile. If I do, draw a card and create 2 treasure tokens.
Wow.
That is a lot of words.
That's a lot. That is a lot of words.
I will ship the turn.
Thank you. I will untap.
So many words.
All the words.
And draw. Okay, so I think we're just going to play this mountain, and we will tap
So it won't work with tokens.
everything except my Arcane Signet, so 7 mana in total.
No.
To bring Voja back out again.
In response. Nah.
Spell in black, just get out of it.
I got you though.
Get out of it.
Yeah.
There is a counterspell in black.
Emma, I'd like to offer you a deal.
Ooh. Don't take it.
So it would require you to re-equip the Mithril Coat, but if you swing your 2/2 Cyberman at me, I will kill it for you.
Yeah, I could do it on my main phase.
Yeah, so you'd need to pay the 3 mana to do it, but if you choose to do that, I will kill it for you. And then the Mole God can just go into Christian and John's backyards for a while.
Well, it's going to go this way because
That's
there's,
fine,
there's quite a life
Me?
discrepancy
That's
going
fine,
on
yeah,
right
as long
now.
I'm just chilling over here.
You are on more life than us collectively.
As long
You
as
did all tell me to get a life, so I've got 100.
You got lots of life.
I just don't want to be seeing no molehills in my garden yet. So.
Sure.
Okay, cool. That's the deal anyway. So you attack me last once these 2 are dead.
Yeah.
Whoa! That seems like a big. Seems like a big deal. He's he's managed to throw John in there as well somehow.
Well, yeah, that's the art of the deal, that is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Extra
I'm
value.
just going to pass the turn there.
I will untap, and we will draw a card. What to do with all these lands?
What are you going to do with all that land inside your hand?
So we will go to combat. I will attack with both of these at you.
Sure. So it's was it a 3?
4 and 2-2.
I'm gonna declare no blocks.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 5.
Yep. 2 commander. 2 commander.
Oh, does it still count as commander?
Yes,
Yeah.
commander.
So-
this.
It's attached to the card, yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger Grand Warlord Rada. I'm gonna get a red and a green mana. Let's say. So we'll use one of that to honour my deal with Wally.
Oh, you needed to swing it at me. I was going to
sorry.
block it and kill it.
That's
Next turn.
fine,
Next
that's
turn.
fine. And then we will play some fatties, I think. So we're going to start off with Zoprandril.
That is
Oh my
classy.
days.
So it is a 4/6 with reach. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can double the power and toughness of my creatures. I can sacrifice 2 other creatures for 2 Phyrexian mana and give it an indestructible counter.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
I'm frightened.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
All right, I'll untap.
I'm just sat over here playing changelings, but not really because they're all dead. I'm just playing real magic.
What do I even want to do here? Okay, so I'm going to tap for 6, and I'm going to play Fire Emancipation.
I also have that card in this deck.
I was thinking that you have that card in your deck. So,
I definitely do.
You could sacrifice creatures at instant speed.
Yep.
I think I need to. I don't think I need to deal with you a little bit because I think you're the biggest threat to killing me once things start going off.
That's just rude.
So because it's triple, I'm gonna
Triple you.
swing at you, Emma, with Seasoned Pyromancer.
6, so it's 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, you can sacrifice your Cyberman to it, can't you?
Yes. I'm just thinking if I want to block. Oh yeah.
You need 2 mana as well. Don't you? You can do
Fraction
5
mana.
yeah.
I factored that in. You
Yeah.
see something.
So I'm going to block, and then before damage,
Sure.
I'm going to go to 26, and we'll sacrifice the Cyberman and Birds of Paradise to give this an indestructible counter.
Oh, the Birds of Paradise will get a hit counter on it.
So the
Oh,
Seasoned
sure.
Pyromancer and the
Yeah.
And then this just goes back to command zone?
Yep.
That's right, yeah.
And unfortunately, I can't realise my deal with Emma, so I could just be dead
yeah, no deal.
with Zapandro.
See, I was thinking 3D chess there. You see what I was?
you weren't.
I was thinking, and then I must die before I take 1 billion damage from them all. That's it for
You're
me.
on 191 life.
I know it's the commander damage that scares me. And I'll pass the turn
Right.
to John.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I've got 5 mana. I think first thing we're going to do is go to the punch step.
We
lot of value.
can make a deal.
can make a deal.
If you want to attack.
Would you like your Season Pyromancer back in the graveyard?
I would like Season Pyromancer back in the graveyard.
Does it go back?
Yeah, you go. I take a hit counter.
We can be friends. I'll let you hit me for free.
I'll hit you for free. I will take the hit counter,
Just
Season
take 3 damage.
Pyromancer, and then I will draw a card
that
and
like?
I will make 2 treasure tokens that I've lovingly drawn.
Some great art there, John. Team Wizards are hiring.
Right, but that means I can immediately sacrifice my 2 treasures and we'll tap 3 like so to bring my commander back out.
Nice.
And then we are going to pay 1 and we are going to play Combat Research onto it. Combat Research says enchanted creature has, whenever this creature deals combat damage to player, draw a card, and as long as it's legendary, which it is, it gets +1/+1 and has Ward 1.
Sounds
That
good.
seems quite good.
Got anything else? I have nothing else, so I will pass the turn to you, Wally.
Cool, I'll untap, upkeep and draw. That is a magic card. We're going to play some cards now. I'm going to stick on the Changeling bus, play planes first. I'm going to tap for 2 and 2 to play Master of the Wild Hunt. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. And then I can tap it to tap all untapped wolf creatures I control. Each wolf tapped this way deals combat damage equal to its power to target creature. That creature deals damage equal to the power divided as its controller chooses among any number of those wolves. That's a lot of text, and basically, I'm just not going to do that because it's complicated. Just to make life easy for us, I'm just not going to do it. And then we're going to play another changeling. So we'll tap for 4 to play Irregular Cohort. When it enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 called a Shapeshifter token with changeling. So it's 2 changelings on 1 body. What's not to love about that?
You definitely saw Elf Ball and thought, actually.
I've had elf
Yeah.
Right, then we'll go to combat. Christian, you can block with your elemental if you want to. It triples, but this guy's going to be pretty big. So I'm going to swing with Voja, which has Vigilance. Attack trigger. I have 2 shapeshifters and 2 elves, so it'll get 2 counters. And I will draw 2 cards, which are for some reason upside down.
Has it got trample?
It has got trample.
Oh, well, then I won't block then. I'll just-
So that's 7 more command damage off me, dropping you to 9.
No, that's off Emma's.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
In that case, 7 command damage off me.
This
You
is
did 7 commander damage.
It's collected them all.
too much commander damage that I'm getting from everybody. Why is all the hate?
We shouldn't have gone to 196 life damage.
That's all the hate's about.
Fear, the artifact that can just dome people with life.
If I get it,
Reservoir.
You've won.
If I play it, I win.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, though, I can't seem to draw a card in my library. So
Just hold the counter spell, please, John, please. And I can't do anything else, so Emma, over to you.
So many cards in my hand.
Flex.
I'm the blue player.
So first off, we are going to recast our Mole God. Like this. It is Mole time.
oh no, it's moldering time.
Mighty Moulding Power Ranger.
By the
I
way,
love that.
I was thinking, by the way, in the detective set, it's like, right, we're going to do detective. And then someone's gone, hear me out. Right?
Weirdly in the story as well, he's under the Azorius prison cell, and then for some reason
He just gets
bursts
angry.
out, and then forgets about him, and he goes back to sleep.
He's just hangry. That's what he is.
Classic magic story. No.
He's just hangry.
They never said it had to make sense, John.
yeah.
That is very true. So we played the Mole God. I might just go into combat here. You have loads of life, but you've just got a 1/1 that's just having an existential crisis right now.
I will be completely honest, I have very little else to do other than sit here now on my life and hope I don't die.
Okay, so I'm going to go to combat. Beginning of my combat, power and toughness doubles. Doubles.
Is that each creature as well? Yeah.
Yeah, till end of turn.
Nice.
It's beginning of each combat, so it includes your combats as well, which I just realised by reading the card.
And the extra combats that
Yeah.
you're going to have, because it's until end of turn.
So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack you.
That's so gross.
So this is 6. This is 8. Both indestructible.
Ooh, I don't know if I can take that, but...
Yeah, you can. Come on. It's only half your life total. Come on.
Well, I am the only
pretty
person
much.
who hasn't flexed yet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flex, and I'm going to take 14 damage.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that maths for me then, Christian. Down to 18.
So I gain 2 mana.
I mean, this is just...
10 times my life total.
So I gain, with the Warlord Rada trigger, I gain... let me just check. Yeah, so I've got 2 mana, so I'm going to have 1 red and 1 green. I'm going to use that to play a Swiftfoot Boots. And then I will quit the Swiftfoot Boots to my Mole God. So he now has some booties.
How does he wear them?
On his nose. On his nose. So he has some booties.
So Molgod's just going nowhere now.
And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Please be a good card.
Can you draw another blasphemous act, please, Christian?
You can kill it. You can actually kill it
That
this
sounded
time.
like a maybe.
It's a weird.
Didn't
weird.
say no.
So I'm going to tap for 3. I'm going to play a Sedgemoor Witch.
Ooh, I love this
Okay.
card.
I love this card as well, and it would be
good.
really nice if I had some instants and sorceries, but it seems like I've built an enchantment deck. So I'll pay 3 for Repercussion. So whenever a creature is dealt damage, Repercussion deals that much damage to that creature's controller, which is helping Emma out a lot with the Dolmen Gate.
Is that a creature or just your creature?
Whenever a creature is
A
Dolmen
creature
Gate.
is symmetrical.
So, for example, if say for example, like a 16/16 mole god, oh no, it won't be dealt damage on my turn. Anyway, that's what I've played. So we're gonna go with that. I don't think I have the luxury of attacking, so I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I am going to use the old scroll rack to see if we can't get something to help us out of this mess. So I've got 4 cards here. Draw 4.
These boots are made for molding.
Yeah. My Sedgewall, which does do 9 damage though.
I'll put them back.
That's pretty. That's
That ain't
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah,
That ain't
right.
nothing.
It's 9 at least.
Which helps me a little bit because I can do 9. If Wally attacks me now,
I draw for turn.
I do 9 damage to his creature and then 9 damage to him.
Yeah.
It's dealt damage.
So it's not just on your turn. It's
So
at
any
all.
creature at all that's
Yeah.
dealt damage. So if it would be very funny with the Blasphemous Act.
Yes.
And also, if a source I control deals damage, it deals triple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is a source I control.
Yes.
So, oh wow, actually it's pretty good.
That's
Set-
very spicy. Right, I am going to tap 3. And I'm going to play the Scroll of Fate. I can manifest a card from my hand.
Nice.
Oh, scrolls.
So many scrolls.
Bit of a librarian going on. And I think I'm going to manifest a card. This card will manifest this. So this is just a little 2/2.
It's just a little guy.
Christian has a combo now that I think actually just kills us, so we need to find a way to deal with this.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
Emma who has to deal with me really because all combat damage will be prevented to your attacking creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
like that's really like the only way here, I think. Otherwise, I mean, but remember we're friends, John. So you know, I'm,
Friends.
I
sort of.
don't think you have any friends at the moment, Christian.
but Wally can't afford to block you.
No, he can't. And I don't think I can get round Emma because that is a
16/8.
You have got Death Touch. Oh, no, it's
Death Touch is
indestructible.
indestructible.
The mole isn't though.
It's got hexproof and haste.
So currently it's not indestructible.
Oh, you might not block then.
I might.
You might, but then if you play that again, you don't really have the mana to equip the boots and attack.
Good point, John. Well
Don't
made.
worry
I think
about
you should,
me. Just, you just
Don't worry about this.
Don't worry about that.
We'll ignore
Well,
this.
Fine.
The thing is, if I go into that, things are going to die because it's going to deal more damage. So
I can deal with the enchantment, so
how quickly can you deal with the damage
on my turn.
on your turn? That
If
doesn't
I
rea-
want to.
That doesn't really help me now, though.
Well, I only have
unfortunately.
1 mana open.
That's true, yeah.
I played some mole again. This is what happens when you flipped over my mole.
So we'll just do a Etrata at you, I think, Emma.
What is it? Or what's
It's a
it?
2/5 with Death Touch, and when it deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card and I'll cloak the top
Cool.
card.
So I'll take 2.
Yep,
Can I borrow one of your dice for commander damage?
you may.
please?
There you
And
are.
then-
Okay, so I've got a few triggers. I am going to, because an assassin dealt damage, I'm
Yep.
going to take the hit counter off this. That goes to your graveyard, and I'll draw a card. I'll draw a card through the combat research, and then I will also get this.
Enjoy.
All the
And
cards.
2 treasures. So I have also made two English pounds.
That's about $1.8.
And this card is a mysterious creature.
Certainly is.
Okay, let's see what it is.
That's a good sign.
Something ridiculous, isn't it?
And I know what that is. I played it. Right, okay. I think with all of that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Cool. So we'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, I'm going to play Forest.
It's so bad. This is like
It's
wow,
real gross.
like, yeah.
And I'm going to tap
You're in
for
danger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Wolfgar of Icewind Dale.
Oh, easy.
So it's got melee, and if a creature I control attacking would trigger a triggered ability for permanent I control, that ability triggers an additional time. So all of this nonsense is going to happen. Oh, and also on my upkeep I will have made a wolf. Apologies. So there is a wolf. Then we're going to go to combat.
I dare you to swing at me.
Yeah.
Please
If
do it.
If I swing at you, I think I just die. Like, you block with your thing and I just die. So I can't.
How many +1/+1 counters is Thingy going to get though?
Quite a lot.
Well, because the thing is like I'm on 7 commander damage from you, so we could kill each
Is Wally going to go down with the ship?
Yeah, I've known Molly to do some pretty mad things to prevent me from.
Yeah. I think maybe not this turn. I am going to swing Voja at John.
Sure.
Before we go to blockers, I'm going to. So basically, all of this stuff's going to trigger twice. So I will put 6 counters on Voja, making 8 total.
It's a big dog.
Big dog. He's a big boy, and I will draw 4 cards.
Can I deal with the dog?
How big is
You
it?
trust me, Emma? You don't need to.
How big is it?
He or she, I don't know, is currently
they?
13 trample
13 trample.
Vigilance with some ward.
with some wardy stuff going on as well.
So many keys.
Curse you.
Definitely block with the Death Toucher.
I mean, maybe I do actually.
But on a day to block with the Death Touch.
We are going to throw this mysterious creature under it for sure.
Okay.
How much money you got open?
I have 5 mana open.
Way too much.
That's definitely
6 too much mana.
You're both going to lose some life here, though.
Because repercussion.
Only if John blocks.
Repercussion.
Only if John
affects
blocks.
I've just so actually, I can potentially kill Wally here, depending on how much you block it. Because if he does 4 damage, then no, I wouldn't. It wouldn't do. It would deal.
I'm just trying to find a way to deal with Christian. That's why I swung at you.
If you block with both things, or if you block with 3 things, he's dead, right? But I don't think that helps you too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Soon.
But if you block, he's going to take some damage.
It might be best just taking the 13, mate.
it might be better off doing that.
Nah.
Repercussions.
Let's get him.
Nasty.
Let's get him.
Yeah.
I'd like it to at least do something before it gets removed.
Okay. I will take the 13.
That is a wise decision, I have to be honest with you,
yeah.
mate. That was a wise decision.
Oh, not even the Death Toucher blocking.
No, it gives me card and treasure.
Okay, cool.
Can I have a dice?
You may have a
That's
dice.
outrageous there.
So you're on 13 commander
There's
damage.
been a lot of commander damage thrown around this game.
And not just from the mole god.
You've actually ran out of D20s.
I've actually ran out of D20s, yeah. That's how much commander damage I've been doming people
Oh
for.
my days.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to then tap, we'll just tap for 2 to cast a Nature's Law. So I'll search my library for
Right
a
on
forest,
time.
put it onto the battlefield and shuffle.
Right on time.
Right on time, turn 8 or 9 or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
My favourite ramp spells.
Ooh.
While Nature's Law is on the stack, and before I shuffle my library, I realised I actually should have drawn 4 more cards off Voja, Juice of Wolf cards, so I'll just...
You missed a trigger. Right, you're having a takesy backsy counter. There you go, 1. I might be able to kill him this
Now,
way.
none of those cards...
Is it like infect? If you...
No. It's like if you can get 2, and if you go to take your 3rd, you die.
Oh, okay.
None of those cards are something that would kill Christian, which is a shame. So I will now search my library, finding this forest that comes in untapped.
That's too many cards in Naya. That's too many cards.
The card draw decks.
Yeah, it's
Not
crazy.
no blue.
Yeah.
All black.
Blue is not the colour of card draw anymore.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I've got the least.
black,
oh, it's-
apparently.
Like you got like in green, you got like Returnal, Wild Speaker, Rishkard's Expertise, and things like that. It's crazy good. Boros card draw keeps coming up as well. I've played against so many Boros decks at the moment that just draw so many cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. So I need to discard 2 more bloody cards. Kadama's reaching.
This is such a flex.
I know he's constantly flexing.
Right, and after that, just on time ramp, I have far too many cards in my hand, so I'm going to discard quite a few. So Silverfair Parson, Immerwolf, Primal Adversary, Rampant Growth, Cancer of Endless Wars, Kadama's Reach, and Changeling Titan. All going to the bin.
Why didn't you play your Decanter of Endless Water, you fool?
Half a mana.
Yeah. That's scary, isn't
I'm
it?
keeping the mana up for
That is
other
a flex.
Yeah, that's
is
a
a
flex.
flex.
That's
That
a
is a
flex.
flex.
These cards don't need them.
Yeah, forget it.
Well, none of them kill Christian, so there's no point in keeping them, really, is there? And I'm going to very nervously, I'm not here,
Fear the mole god.
pass the turn. All hail the Mole God.
Yeah.
Pass the turn to Emma.
Stop
Is
it.
that your way to not get attacked?
Well, hopefully it works. Did it
The
work?
the mole god does not respond to that pity. Come on.
He's got some booties. He
Yeah.
wants to go walking.
Surely the repercussion's got to go.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
The repercussion
fine.
needs a repercussion.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can't play
Don't
that
worry.
without repercussions.
I think it's fine.
So we're going to start off with that, I think, because I am a bit nervous for the repercussion. I'm going to cast Archdruid's Charm, and I'm going to exile your repercussion.
Ooh,
Sure.
the Mega Yeet.
Yeah, so it gets exiled. This is a new card, the Archmage.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
from
good card, that.
Meadows Karlov Manor.
Very good card, yeah. Karlov, not Markov.
It will see
Karlov,
play.
not Markov.
Markov Manor, Karlov Manor.
Before you do, is there anything to be said for exiling the Scroll of Fate or something?
No.
You mean this weird little card?
It's just done nothing all game.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go to my combat. Zopandrel is going to double the power and toughness of everything. So my Mole God's a 16-8.
It's each creature.
Each creature, yeah.
Ah!
We had this before.
I'm just glad it's not going at me.
I think it might be.
Yeah. The Morgul doesn't have trample, does it?
No,
Okay.
but if you block it, I get another combat step.
And everything gets doubled again.
Yeah,
It's stacks.
But I can block it and kill it. This doesn't have indestructible.
yes.
Or is the power and toughness?
It's power and toughness.
I can still block it and kill it.
Well,
so if I'm
I'll tell you what, Emma, if you swing at Christian, I will stop him being able to kill it. There's a deal.
Careful, Molly.
So many.
I have a way to deal with the fiery emancipation.
I mean, so do I think.
Flex.
But,
Constant flexing from this corner over here.
so we're just going to swing everything at you.
Okay. So how much is the Morgul? It's 16.
So this is 16, this is 8, and this is 6.
Okay. I'm going to take all of it.
Nice.
So I'm going to take 16. Is there any effects?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to take 16 commander damage first.
There's no effects in the Mole God, it's just...
Right,
to 18.
so I go to 18 commander damage from the Mole God, and then what do I take from the others?
So this is 8, and this is 6.
So another 14 damage.
And I have a combination of red and green, 3 red and green mana in my mana pool.
Oh,
So for freezies, thanks to Rada, I'm going to play a Savala, Heart of the Wilds.
Okay.
So when it enters, when another creature enters the battlefield, I may draw a card if it's power greater than each other creature, and I can add a load of mana.
I'd love to draw some cards.
I can add a
You
bunch
just need
of
to
mana
play a
and do
17
things.
creature, power creature. You can draw a card.
Do I want to do anything else? I have a lot of reactive spells.
Wait, in your second main next turn, that's going to tap for like 20 mana.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, Wally. I'm the threat. Who just look at the light?
So yeah, I think we'll just pass the turn.
Untap and draw. Oh, right on time.
Is it ramp?
It's yeah. Right, so I'm gonna tap 2 for a Rakdos Signet.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I think I'm just really struggling here. I haven't really got a lot to do. I'll pass.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to sacrifice my monies for a blue and a black, and we're going to tap 1 because it's reduced by 1 thanks to my Heartstone, and we are going to flip over Brine Elemental.
Ooh, we pickling.
We're pickling, so when it turns face up, each opponent skips their next untapped step.
Hate it.
Oh, I've got 5 mana open. That's what that's.
I've actually got mana open as well.
You know what? Actually, that just
We've all got to tap down Mole God.
The Mole God's taking a nap.
I see. That's.
But you're gonna pretty much infinite mana though.
With Selvala, yeah. With Selvala.
Right, and then I will draw for turn.
Mole God's taking a nap. Too much stomping's made him tired.
We are going to tap 4 mana, and we're going to play a Maskwood Nexus, naming Assassin.
Ooh,
Nice.
this is a good one.
Yeah, so now my mysterious creatures are mysterious assassins.
They got a promotion.
We are going to tap the Scroll of Fate, and we are going to manifest a card. Also an assassin. And because they are assassins, Mary gives them Death Touch as well.
Good to know.
Combat. And I will send...
Before you decide to send it at me, because I feel.
not necessarily. Okay. You're not the one...
You're not the threat player.
I'll just stay quiet then.
I am going to send Etrata and Mary...
Yep.
No, mysterious creature. Yes. Emma I'll send a Brine Elemental at you, Wally.
Yeah, it does
and
have
I'll
haste, doesn't
send. Well, I did it on end
Yeah.
step. And I'll send Mary at. I'm going to keep Mary back, I'm not an idiot. It's giving me card advantage. Yeah, so these two are Emma and Brine Elemental at you.
So I'll be taking 4
Taking 4,
and
yes.
2 commander damage.
Yep.
Can I block the Brine Elemental?
You can, it's a 5/4.
Okay.
With Death Touch.
With Death Touch.
I'm going to throw my Wolfie Boy in front of it.
Cool, okay, great. So I've got a few triggers. Because you've taken,
I'm going to take 4.
you're going to take 4. I manifest for 2, well, cloak actually, the top 2 cards of your library. Because an assassin dealt combat damage to you, well, 2 did.
1, 2.
I draw a card through Etrata. And then I also draw a card through these 2 through Mary, and I will make 4 treasure.
So many treasures.
I think I'm just dead on Wally's turn with the attacks to the wall.
4 bounds.
Well, I can't untap my
4.
creature.
Okay.
Unless he wants to leave me alone, I hope that hopefully I can find exactly an Aetherflux Reservoir, which would be a perfect draw on 151 life.
I'm
would be
going to
pretty
play.
Pretty stylish,
Yeah.
that, yeah.
I'm going to play this secluded courtyard as land for turn, choosing assassin.
You choose Wolf if you want.
Choose mole if
Sure,
you
I
want.
can. And
Always worth asking.
Great choice. Great choice them all.
what are these?
I think that's going to be my default Cavern of Souls
Yeah.
creature type for laughs now. Creature type mole? What? Yeah, you heard. Moles.
You're gonna be so happy I got one of these away from Emma. It's not cool, man.
Was it what, infinite combat?
No, it's not an infinite combat step, but definitely glad Emma doesn't have it. Let's use 3 of these, so I'll have 1 left, and I will play a card for its morph cost, face down,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
and then that'll be the end of my turn.
You have so many permanents.
I will not untap. I will upkeep and create a wolf. So the wolf, I think I forgot this on my last turn, but anyway, there's another wolf, and then I will draw. Now see, if you had let me untap, John, I might have been able to kill Emma this turn, but unfortunately, we are where we are. So we'll play this command tower. You've still got Death Touch, haven't you?
I've got a lot
You
of
need
Death
to
Touch.
deal with the thing that gives everything death touch.
Yep, I've got Master Nesses making them all assassins and Mary that
Yeah.
gives
Maybe
all
there was some
assassins
kind of
death touch.
charm of the Archdruids variety that could.
No.
Alright,
I
mister.
think repercussion was still the bigger problem, to be honest. I kill you with commander damage if I
I'm dead if you swing at me. Basically, I'm just completely dead if you swing at me. I don't think I can stop you. I can kill your commander though, yeah, because I can make 2 1/1s, so they'll be doing 3.
Yeah.
So I'll do 9. I'll do 18 damage.
Still got emancipation, right?
Yeah, to your commander.
Okay, well let's tell you what. Let's see if that happens. Let's see if you're.
Well, I have no other play, so I would. Yeah, like there's no.
Christy, I'm going to swing Voja at you.
Okay.
Before we do go to blocks,
Sure.
there are some triggers on attack. So I control 3 wolves and 2 elves, so that will mean that 4 counters go on. So Voja is currently a 17/17 trample, and I will 3 wolves. Did I say 4 wolves? Sorry. So I'll draw 8 cards. 3.
This is terrible threat assessment, by the way. I've literally done nothing.
Well, I can kill you, so I shall. That's how it goes.
Do you
Christy.
remember off camera I was saying to you,
Yeah.
while you do any...
If there's any chance to kill
If there's any
Christy,
chance, yeah.
Okay, so we are now on blockers.
I will tap 5 to exile Seasoned Pyromancer.
Yep.
That will give me another 2 elementals. So I have 3 elementals. I will block with everything, and that will deal 18 damage to your
Okay,
creature.
4 damage.
Sure.
I'm going to tap for 2 red. It's cast Wild Magic Surge, targeting Fiery Emancipation. So it's destroyed. You then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal another enchantment, and that just comes into the battlefield.
Only if I was just thinking, could it possibly be the...
It's not a Chaos Warp.
So I get another enchantment.
No, you don't shuffle.
Oh, sorry.
You reveal
just
from the
reveal.
I
top.
just revealed from the top.
Don't know if you have any more enchantments in the deck.
There are.
But now we get to see Christian's deck as well, which is
Yes.
Oh, there's some cards, right?
Better late than
And
never.
everything you don't play goes on the bottom in a random order.
It's not going to matter what happens there.
a treasonous ogre.
Bowl Citadel would be great.
I do like that card.
Do you have another enchantment in your deck, Christian?
Well, I seem to have played them all, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We'll find out.
Is this just going to start an infinite loop of Christian revealing cards?
360 days later.
Wow.
Wow, this is we're going really deep here, aren't we?
I think I might have drawn all my enchantments.
That's wild.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, there you go.
City on fire! Yes, it's the same thing.
Well, okay, in response to 4 damage again, while I still have priority, I'm going to tap for 3.
Wow.
And I will cast Unbreakable Formation to give my creatures indestructible until end of turn.
That will do it, but I have to say, what a fantastic waste of resources. I
really had to work hard for that, didn't I?
Ridiculous. So,
You nearly got done by RNG.
I'm just dead to commander damage, so I'll scoop it up there.
Blammo.
Alright, cool, so those cards will go to the grave. I'd also like to point out that this Wild Magic Surge was signed by my friend Chris Reveler. Check him out on Warroom EDH.
Good guy, really good guy.
Proper good guy. And then before I pass the turn to Emma, I will have to discard a lot of cards.
What a ridiculous pull off the top.
Destroy 1 triple damage enabler. Guess what? They printed another.
I've got a very innocent question to ask you. Do you have any flyers?
No, but I have something with reach once it's untapped.
And Wally does not have flyers.
So I will go to my discard and I will discard a Llanowar Elm and 4 lands.
Okay.
And Emma, that's yours.
Thank you. Draw for turn, nothing untaps.
Such a brutal card, that
Rhino Elemental.
But it's fine because I have Silvala, so we're going to tap Silvala for
It's not
a
hurting.
mana. So
what?
I gain X mana in any combination of colours in my mana pool where X is the greatest power among creatures you control.
Which is 8 mana.
8. So I'll do... Guess I'll just do 4 red and 4 green. So we'll use this 3 to cast an Aggravated Assault.
Oh.
Oh no.
Roll.
So we'll use 5 of the 6 mana to untap my creatures. There is an additional combat step after this.
So there's 2 combat steps in a row.
You're
now.
dead, Wally, basically.
Yeah.
I think Emma might just win now, right?
Possible, yeah.
Because we can't even block the Mole God because it just gets more combat.
And it doubles the power each time as well.
Oh, that is some damage coming your way, Wally.
Well, I think John might die first.
Nah, it's got to go to you first, surely.
I've got to avenge you, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're friends.
Even though I blew up your Reaper card.
It's lore accurate. Judith and the Mole God, bestest pals.
I love that children's book. So yeah, we're going to go to combat. Sorry, Wally.
Don't apologise, he deserves it.
So, okay, let's have a quick little think about this. Can I kill the Mole God? It doesn't have indestructible. It's got,
I also have 3 mana in my mana pool.
has
as
8
well.
toughness, right?
Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures you control off the Dolmen Gate.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Right.
That card I played on turn 3.
If you block it, you...
So there's nothing I can use to stop myself from dying, is there?
I can save you.
Oh. I'm listening.
I think I better check my mana.
I'm listening, John.
My mana's short, actually.
Oh, whoa! What a shame they
Even
are.
with the treasure.
Yeah, it's
It's alright,
4
let
mana.
him
It's 4 mana I need.
He deserves it.
Right, well, Emma, I'm going to give you the best possible chance of winning, right?
Thank you.
Why?
And what I'm gonna-
The Mole God is pleased
Yeah.
with this information.
So what I'll do is, I'll block the Mole God to give you another combat step. Yes,
Cool.
another combat step.
Yep.
So then I will take... I won't actually die in the first combat, will I?
No, you'll die on the second one.
Okay.
I'm going to before that, I'm going to see if I can't get anything off the scroll rack.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
I've got 4 cards.
Okay, 4 damage.
2
Is this before blocks or before damage?
before damage.
Okay.
Uh, does...
So that's
So Molgod has been blocked.
Yeah.
do it like this.
Did you get anything?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Ah, well, it was worth a try. If Christian hadn't flipped that card, I might have been able to do something.
Oh, it's all my fault, isn't it? It's all my fault.
Okay, so basically what I'll... Tell you what. I just die, basically, don't I?
I guess I die.
Don't think I'm going to be far behind you, bud.
Yeah, well, wolves are an endangered species, so... Anyway, I will
Today I learned.
die with grace. So, well done, Emma. You got me.
You've been avenged.
So thank you very much. I
No worries,
appreciate
no
that.
worries.
And so now, because it was blocked,
Yep.
before damage, you untap, won't you?
Yeah.
And there's another combat phase. There's actually...
An additional combat phase.
Yeah.
And I still have 3 mana in my pool, thanks to Etrata.
You actually have 2 combat phases, but you don't have a way to untap the second one, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've already paid for aggregators.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if I attack again, I can pay for it again.
Yeah,
Etrata.
because yeah.
Oh. John, you're in trouble.
I think, John, you might be dead, mate, yeah.
I don't know, because the Mole God isn't indestructible.
No, but I
need
can
to-
deal with your thing that gives everything Death Touch. So I'm going to go to my second combat step. Going to send in the clowns at you.
Right,
They've
okay.
doubled again, have they?
They've
Yes,
doubled
they
again.
double again. So this
So-
is now 32.
You've got to block. You've got to block.
I'm dead if I don't, right? So
But then your creature dies.
yeah, but I've got this, which is blocking the Mole God, which has got Death Touch.
But question, is there any way by which John lives? Because Death Touch won't even work because there's no damage dealt.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So Emma will just keep killing your stuff,
And then I'm dead.
and then you'll die. And to what will be like a 1,000.
It just multiplies every time.
Yeah,
You're right. I am screwed either way, aren't
So
I?
you withstand the first attack, but then...
On the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way for
We've
John
had
to
one
survive.
attack, yes.
What about the second attack?
I don't think there's any way around
Don't
this.
spoil
I
the
think
next step.
We'll be right back with second breakfast.
No, I think you've got it. You've got it. Yeah. I can't kill anything, can I? I think
It just
I was going to do this as well next turn.
The survivor.
Oh, not that one, this one.
Oh,
Oh, you had a fade as well.
With an escape tunnel, so he wasn't blocked.
nice. That's sweet.
Well done, Emma. Hey,
game,
well
well
done.
Good game.
Congratulations,
John, it was a valiant effort.
Good game, good game.
Praise the Mole God.
All hail the Mole God.
All hail the mole.
Is there a better way to die?
If we're gonna go,
You
we
tell
might
us,
as well,
comment section.
Yeah, we might as well go down the tunnel of mole. Anyway,
That's the thing, he can't go down the access tunnel, he's too big.
Well,
The card that you gave me, it was this.
Oh, nice.
Yikes.
oh, well, fantastic. Well, how does that feel? Your first
Great.
one time on
Debut
Chat
victory.
Magic, debut victory.
Yeah, it feels great. It's my first time playing the deck as well, so it's like 100% win rate. Just gonna put it away forever now.
Yeah, 100% win rate.
Undefeated.
I thought your deck was really cool as well. Like I could see it start.
yeah.
It was really starting to do its thing. And,
That
you
Death Touch was just like,
and with the
Very annoying,
phage,
the
you
Death
actually would have had the win next turn
Yeah.
as well if we hadn't just been trapped in millions of combat steps.
If that wasn't going to work, I'd drawn the new Massacre Girl as well off that thing. Of
yeah,
like,
that
that
was
gets
sweet.
around the indestructible because it deals with -1/-1 counters.
yeah. Wither is really fun.
Well, fantastic. Did you guys have fun?
Yes,
Of
very
course.
much so.
No.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming on the show.
Yeah, we
Thank you.
appreciate it. And yeah, you guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a post-game wrap. Bye for now.
Bye for now. I knew it. The Najila player in me knew that the Infinite Combat deck was going to win. Even though we did
Molgila.
Molgila. You heard it here first.
Yeah, all praise the mole gods. So,
Yeah, big congrats to Emma. First episode on the show, first win. Can see her behind the camera looking very, very pleased with herself. Well done.
just dancing around, really, really happy.
But that is, it's such a cool design. I love it. And I thought actually, all the commanders were a very cool design actually. And we'll get onto them in a minute, but definitely the Mole God for me was my favourite.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Mole God was great. I actually loved ManaDorkJohn's Etrata deck. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, that's a bit of you, that
yeah,
was it.
I liked it. I think it was a bit tricky and all the rest of it. And I think it was actually really close because he had the phage into actually stealing the game.
I mean, we didn't know about the phase
Yeah,
as well, so
yeah.
that's the main thing. Like, had John somehow, well, it was the Dormant Gate, really.
Yeah.
I think. And we'll talk about the MVP in the post-game wrap.
Yeah.
If you're a Patreon, we'll talk about that in a sec. But that Dormant Gate basically gave Emma the win.
Yeah,
That particular situation.
Absolutely. I flew too close to the sun. I gained too much life and was declared the arch enemy, so it was difficult to come back with. But I think the Judith one was like, it's quite hard to build that in a non-oppressive way. And I just didn't.
Yeah,
I built
agreed.
an instant sorcery deck and I cast one
You
sorcery.
did, yeah. That wasn't quite.
Didn't quite pull it. Well, it is Rakdos, and we know that that's completely inferior to the Azorius Guild, so...
Controversial. Let us know in the comments below if you agree.
Yeah, they won't agree.
Yeah, generating interaction.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, well, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give us a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and we are pushing for that 5,000 subscribers. And when we do get those 5,000 subscribers, we have a giveaway.
We do. When we get to 5,000 subs, this box of Dominaria Remastered Draft Boosters is going to be sent to someone anywhere in the world. If you want a chance to win it, check out the bio below. It'll take you about 20 seconds to do. Really, really simple. And when we get to 5,000 subs, this will be sent anywhere.
And you can also join our Patreon if you want to go a bit further than that. It starts at just $1 a month. And for that, you get to join our Discord. And for $5, you get to do the post-game wrap. Spell Table games we're actually playing next week.
Yeah, really excited for that.
On Valentine's Day as well, so sorry to our partners. Long-suffering for us doing that. Sorry we can't go out tonight. I'm playing Christian from Chat Magic on Spell Table. I'm sure it's going down really well. And don't forget as well, there is still time to enter our fan episode competition for our patrons as well.
Yeah, so join the Patreon, check out the dedicated channel for the fan episode. Really simple, just needs a 2-minute video. If you're from the UK, Republic of Ireland, aged 18 or over, and a member of the Patreon, you are eligible to enter.
Yeah, terms and conditions do apply. Check out our Discord if you are a patron for that. And yeah, if you want to join for just $1 a month to go and enter that competition, you're very welcome to.
Got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, got to be in it to win it. Anything else, Wally?
That's all. We're being attacked by all these other episodes, Christian. Leave me alone, Gavin. Oh, no.
Not you, Gavin. We'll catch you next time on Shad Magic. Bye for now.
Bye for now.